Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, listen carefully. There is someone who once walked through your door with a smile that didn't match their heart. Their presence carried a shadow disguised as warmth, and heaven has been restless since the moment you let them in. Tonight, the angels are speaking urgently. This is not just a warning, it's a rescue call from above. You felt it, didn't you? That uneasiness in your chest when they entered. The way the air changed, heavy and strange, like your spirit knew before your mind could catch up. There was something hidden behind their kind gestures, something that heaven tried to reveal through signs you kept ignoring. 333. Type Amen to get blessing. The angels have seen the truth. They saw how this person whispered behind your back while pretending to protect you. They saw the envy that flickered in their eyes when you received your small victories, the joy that rose in them when they thought you were losing. But you, being pure-hearted, kept opening your door and offering trust that didn't deserve to be handed out. The divine realm tried to stop them once. You had dreams, flashes, or random thoughts urging you to stay away, but you dismissed them as imagination. My child, they were not coincidences, they were heavenly alarms. You were being shielded, but they kept forcing their way in through emotional manipulation and false care. 444. Type Amen to get blessing. Now, Archangel Michael stands before your home. His sword of light is drawn not for violence, but for protection. He is guarding your peace because something darker has been trying to slip through disguised as a friend, a helper, or a loved one. The angels are not here to make you afraid, they are here to remind you that discernment is sacred. Every time that person visits, your energy drops. You feel tired, anxious, or suddenly doubtful for no reason. That's because their aura carries heaviness. Not because of who they are on the surface, but because of what they secretly wish upon you. The light in you threatens the darkness in them, and that's why they can't stop returning to your space. 555. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, heaven has drawn the line tonight. You are being instructed not to open the door to them again, not in your house, not in your heart, not in your spirit. Even if they come crying, even if they appear changed, the timing of this message is proof enough that something about them is not safe for your soul. Archangel Michael says, do not be deceived by the sound of apologies that were never meant to heal. Stand firm, for heaven is watching who you trust. Your home is sacred ground, and angels are restoring its peace. Anyone carrying confusion, jealousy, or dark energy will find no welcome here again. 666. Type Amen to get blessing. You might feel guilty for turning them away, but guilt is how manipulation hides itself. Heaven is teaching you strength, not anger, not hate, but boundaries made of divine truth. You are not closing your door to punish them, you are closing it to protect what is holy inside of you. Remember the last time they left? The strange stillness afterward, how your body relaxed like it had been holding its breath? That was heaven confirming the release. That was your angels whispering, now you can breathe again. Don't forget that feeling, because peace is your confirmation. 777. Type Amen to get blessing. The angels have seen how your kindness has been used as a doorway. They are closing that doorway now with light so bright that nothing unclean can pass through. You are safe, but you must listen. When this person returns, you'll recognize them by the weight in your atmosphere. The smile will be the same, but your spirit will recoil. That is your cue to step back. My beloved child, you've been chosen for greater blessings, and those blessings require pure surroundings. Not everyone can handle the energy of your rising season. Some people who once walked with you were only meant to accompany you through the storm, not into the new sunrise that's forming ahead. 888, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, heaven will not allow betrayal to repeat itself under the same roof. What was once familiar will soon feel foreign, and that's your sign that divine separation is complete. You are stepping into a timeline where peace rules your home like a crown. The angels are sealing every doorway that led to confusion. If your phone rings tonight and it's them, breathe before you answer. Feel what your spirit says. If your heart tightens, let silence be your boundary. Heaven fights for you through moments like these, quiet choices that shift entire outcomes. This is how divine protection works, not through thunder, but through intuition. 999, type Amen to get blessing. The person heaven is warning you about still believes they can charm their way back into your life. They think you've forgotten the lies they told and the secrets they kept. But your spirit remembers everything, even what your mind tried to forgive too soon. Heaven saw every tear you cried in confusion, every night you doubted yourself because of their manipulation. Now, the tables are turning. The same walls they broke down are being rebuilt by angels themselves. Every time you choose distance, a layer of divine armor forms around your home. Your peace is returning stronger than before, and your glow will make them realize what they lost. 1111, type Amen to get blessing. They are already sensing that your energy no longer feeds them. That's why they are restless, desperate, or suddenly pretending to care again. But their concern is not love, it's control dressed as compassion. Heaven says, love doesn't need to invade, it protects from distance when needed. You must remember this truth. My beloved child, as you read these words, a new light is forming around your home. The angels are placing mirrors of truth on every wall so that deceit cannot hide. Whoever steps inside with wrong intentions will feel uncomfortable and leave on their own. That is divine justice, quiet, peaceful, unstoppable. 1212, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, be still. The false must reveal itself. Soon, this person's mask will slip publicly. You won't need to expose them, heaven will. Their words will contradict their actions, and everyone around will see who they truly are. That's when you'll realize how deeply you were protected by obeying this warning. There's a reason this message reached you now. Divine timing has no delays. Something was about to happen, a visit, a call, a message, and heaven intercepted it. You are being redirected to avoid pain that was never meant to touch you again. 1313, type Amen to get blessing. Tonight, the angels are cleansing your atmosphere. You might feel tingling on your skin, a sudden warmth, or the urge to cry. That's the presence of Archangel Michael restoring your spiritual balance. He's cutting invisible cords that tied you to someone who drained your peace. When you wake up tomorrow, your spirit will feel lighter. Remember this, heaven never warns without purpose. Every sign, every delay, Every uneasy feeling you ignored before was part of this same message now delivered in full clarity. You are not imagining it, heaven has been shouting gently for your attention. 14:14, type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, let the past be sealed. You owe no explanation to anyone who misused your kindness. The angels are replacing your hesitation with wisdom. Where once there was confusion, there will now be discernment sharper than ever before. From this moment, speak peace into your home. Walk through each room and declare silently, only love may dwell here. The angels will respond instantly. You'll feel the air shift, the temperature soften, and the weight on your heart dissolve. That's how you'll know heaven has heard you. 15:15, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, the danger is not in the person's body but in their intention. Heaven doesn't hate them, but it refuses to let them harm you again. So even if they knock, even if they beg, you must remember this day, the day heaven said no more. You're stepping into your golden season, and not everyone who knew the old you is allowed into the new version. This isolation isn't punishment, it's preparation. What's coming next requires the full strength of your peace. 16:16, type Amen to get blessing. The angels have already rewritten your story. The betrayal that once felt like an ending will now become your greatest protection story. You will thank heaven later for the no that saved you from another cycle of hurt. If you start dreaming of this person again, do not fear. It only means your subconscious is releasing the last fragments of attachment. Archangel Michael will be present in those dreams, guiding you toward freedom and closure. 17:17, type Amen to get blessing. Your life is about to bloom again, child. Fresh energy, true friendships, real love, they're all being arranged in heaven's calendar for you. But before that can unfold, this old energy must be sealed out completely. Heaven cannot plant new seeds in soil still holding old roots. Take this message seriously. Tonight, burn a candle, whisper your gratitude, and visualize light covering your home. The angels will surround it like an invisible fortress. You will feel a presence of warmth and peace as they complete their work. 18:18, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says one final time, the one who tried to enter your home with deceit will be blocked by divine authority. Their attempts will fail, not by your hand, but by heaven's justice. You will hear news or see something soon that confirms what was hidden. Do not let curiosity weaken your protection. Stay still, stay silent, and trust that heaven knows how to finish what it starts. The same angels that warned you will celebrate your deliverance. 19:19, type Amen to get blessing. From this moment on, no darkness can dwell near your doorstep. The angels have marked your space as protected territory. When the wind moves tonight, know it's not random, it's heaven sealing every window with peace. My beloved child, your safety has already been declared. The storm that once threatened your peace is now powerless. Walk with calmness, for Archangel Michael stands guard, and your spirit is finally free. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay right here. Something deeper is unfolding even as you read this. Heaven is showing me visions of the nights when you felt watched, not by eyes, but by energy. That presence you couldn't explain, it wasn't your imagination. The angels saw how this person tried to keep their influence even after leaving your home. You see, darkness doesn't always need a door, sometimes it lingers in memories, in items, in echoes of conversations that drained you. Archangel Michael is now cleansing those unseen threads. Every time you release a thought about that person, light replaces the space they occupied. The energy that once lingered like smoke will fade into divine air. 2222. Type Amen to get blessing. The angels whisper, you have no idea how close you came to losing your peace. There were plans made against you, not in physical harm, but in silent envy and twisted words. They wanted to confuse your path, to make you doubt your worth, to make you feel small inside your own home. But heaven intervened before their intentions could turn into actions. That's why things suddenly shifted, calls stopped, visits reduced, strange delays appeared. You thought it was coincidence, but those were divine blockades. Heaven redirected their steps away from your home while disguising it as ordinary distance. Every unanswered call was an angel intercepting danger. 2323. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, they will soon reveal themselves through frustration. When control no longer works, desperation begins to show. That person will soon try to provoke you, maybe through messages, emotional guilt, or gossip. But your silence will disarm them. Heaven is teaching you that sometimes, not responding is the loudest victory. Your spirit no longer resonates with deception. That's why you feel lighter when they're away, and drained when they appear. The universe is separating vibration from vibration. What was once disguised as companionship is now clearly revealed as interference. 2424. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, heaven is not asking you to hate, it's asking you to let go. There's a difference. Hatred binds, but release frees. You are not punishing them, you are simply choosing your healing. And that choice carries a power that shakes unseen realms. Archangel Michael now places his wings over you as a seal. No false word spoken against you will take root. No negative thought directed toward you will cross your light. Those who once fed off your empathy will now be forced to face their own reflection. 2525. Type Amen to get blessing. The angels say, a new beginning is forming in silence. You may not feel it yet, but your home is already shifting dimensions, from chaos to clarity, from confusion to calm. It's like the air itself is learning to breathe again. You'll notice subtle signs, a sudden urge to clean, rearrange, or throw away things they once touched. That's your intuition aligning with heaven's instruction. Every object removed with intention becomes an act of spiritual warfare, gentle, silent, powerful. 2626. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, don't reopen closed doors just because loneliness knocks. That person will try to return not because they've changed, but because your peace unsettles them. Their energy cannot survive in isolation, and your light became their source. But heaven is cutting that dependency completely. When they come back with sweet words, remember this message. Remember the night you couldn't sleep after they left. Remember how your chest felt heavy, how your dreams turned dark. Heaven recorded every tear you wiped alone, and now it's ensuring you'll never cry for the same reason again. 2727. Type Amen to get blessing. Your angels are upgrading your protection. They're surrounding you with frequencies of peace so high that anything not aligned will fade naturally. Don't chase closure, divine justice is already delivering it for you. This person's guilt will soon begin to surface. They will feel the weight of their own actions without you needing to say a single word. Heaven's justice is silent but surgical. It doesn't humiliate, it educates. And those who once tried to hurt you will soon learn the cost of touching light. 2828. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, this is your restoration season. The same door that once let pain in will now open for miracles. Where you once heard lies, you'll now hear laughter. Where you once felt anxiety, you'll feel warmth. The shift is not coming, it's already happening. You may wake up with random bursts of emotion. Don't fight them, that's energy leaving your system. Let it go. Cry if you must. Heaven counts each tear as cleansing water, washing the remnants of betrayal off your soul. 2929. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, your home has been marked with divine fire. Not to burn, but to protect. That fire will consume every trace of spiritual residue left behind by their jealousy or manipulation. If you hear small noises, feel chills, or notice flickers of light, don't fear. That's purification at work. The person who tried to enter your home through emotional weakness will no longer find access. Heaven has rerouted their path. They will try to reach you but encounter delay after delay. It's divine interference, perfectly timed. 3030. Type Amen to get blessing. The angels remind you, when something leaves your life, it's because peace demanded it. Do not chase what was removed by divine order. You are being elevated to higher vibrations where deceit cannot survive. Soon, someone new will enter, not to replace, but to restore. Their energy will feel gentle yet powerful, and you'll notice how your spirit relaxes in their presence. That's heaven's confirmation that you've completed a major spiritual test. 3131. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, heaven rejoices in your obedience. You listened to the warning, and that single act changed your entire future. Archangel Michael now declares your home a sanctuary. Every corner glows with golden protection, and every night you will sleep peacefully without unseen disturbance. Your angels are preparing surprises for you. Financial release, emotional renewal, unexpected blessings, all are waiting to enter the space once occupied by anxiety. That's why it was crucial to shut that door for good. 3232. Type Amen to get blessing. If you feel the urge to check on that person, pause and breathe. That's not love, it's a spiritual echo fading out. Let it fade. Each moment of silence you keep strengthens heaven's work. The less you reach out, the faster the light expands. Archangel Michael says, peace doesn't chase storms, it rebuilds after them. You have survived what was meant to confuse you. Now, calmness is your reward. 3333. Type Amen to get blessing. Your destiny was never tied to their approval. The angels reveal that your upcoming blessings were being delayed because of their interference. They distracted your focus and distorted your emotions. But now that your home is free, your blessings can find their way unhindered. Within days, you'll notice progress where stagnation once lived. Opportunities will unfold naturally. Calls, messages, and signs of favor will start appearing. That's heaven's way of confirming alignment restored. 3434. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, your story is shifting from survival to elevation. The angels are replacing memories of pain with visions of peace. The person you were before they entered your life is not returning. A stronger, wiser version of you is rising instead. Archangel Michael smiles as he lowers his sword, the light around him softening. The battle for your peace is over. What remains now is calm. Walk freely in it. If you can still feel this message resonating inside your heart, it's because heaven isn't done blessing you yet. Remain still, remain kind, remain guarded, for peace is your greatest treasure. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, listen closely now, this is the moment where the truth deepens. The angels are not just warning you, they are preparing you. The energy around you is shifting faster than you can see, and heaven wants you to understand that separation was never punishment. It was divine promotion. When heaven removes someone, it's because their energy no longer aligns with your next chapter. That person who once entered your home came carrying storms dressed as smiles. You thought you were offering them love, but they came to borrow your light. Every conversation, every visit, every "I care for you" was feeding off your spirit's radiance. 3535. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, the moment they stepped into your space, the vibration dropped. They didn't do it intentionally at first, jealousy slowly took over. The angels saw how they compared themselves to you silently, envying your peace, your kindness, your quiet strength. That envy began to rot the connection, and by the time you noticed, it had already started corroding your blessings. But heaven saw it all, and it said enough. That's why certain plans between you two started collapsing out of nowhere. Texts went unanswered, meetings fell apart, emotions turned heavy without reason. Those weren't coincidences, those were angelic disruptions designed to break the cycle before it could consume you. 3636. Type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, do you remember the night you felt sudden sadness for no reason? That wasn't random. It was your energy trying to defend itself from theirs. Every time you sensed discomfort, every time your intuition said, "Don't let them in," it was heaven whispering, "Protect what's pure." The angels are proud of you for listening now. You finally saw through the illusion. That person was never meant to walk beyond your doorstep again. They were a lesson, not a lifetime. And by closing that door, you passed one of the most important spiritual tests of your existence. 3737. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, every act of obedience opens a gate of reward. Because you listened to the warning, heaven has already begun releasing what was blocked. You'll soon notice peace flowing into your home like soft wind, the kind that carries new beginnings. Don't be surprised when unexpected blessings arrive, sudden messages of opportunity, random financial favor, or someone showing up with pure intentions. Those are confirmations from heaven saying, you did right. Your refusal to reopen the door made room for miracles. 38:38, type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, that person will still try one last time. They might reach out with stories that trigger your compassion. They might say they've changed or that they miss your presence. But remember, love doesn't require re-entry to prove itself. If they truly wished you well, they would pray for your peace, not disturb it. The angels advise silence. Don't argue. Don't explain. Just let the distance speak. Heaven will handle the rest. The same divine energy that once allowed them access is now standing guard at your threshold. 39:39, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael's light is now fortifying your boundaries. Imagine a wall of radiant energy surrounding your home, soft as morning sunlight, but strong enough to block every dark vibration. That light is not just protection, it's declaration. It announces to the universe, this soul is guarded. This heart is off limits to deceit. Even if you sense their energy near, a sudden memory, a song, or an emotion, breathe deeply and visualize that golden shield expanding. Each breath you take becomes a sword of peace, cutting ties with what no longer serves your highest destiny. 40:40, type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, the angels now turn your attention to something sacred, your inner home. Because even if you lock the door of your physical house, your mind and heart must also be sealed. Don't replay conversations that reopen old wounds. Don't rehearse what went wrong. Those thoughts act like open windows through which negativity re-enters unseen. From now on, guard your thoughts like precious jewels. Speak words of calm. Rest. Breathe peace into every corner of your being. Heaven is restoring your energy one heartbeat at a time. 41:41, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, they thought they could return unnoticed, but heaven has already erased their path. You'll notice how their messages don't reach you, how their energy feels distant, how even their name no longer stirs emotion. That's spiritual freedom. You are not numb, you are healed. The angels rejoice each time you choose silence over chaos. Because in silence, heaven speaks the loudest. You will start hearing guidance more clearly, through dreams, synchronicities, gentle whispers, or the calm certainty that you're finally aligned. 42:42, type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, you are entering your divine restoration era. Everything that was taken, delayed, or sabotaged will return multiplied. But heaven will not allow you to repeat the past. That's why it cut the connection so sharply, so you could never walk backward again. The angels have already prepared new alignments. Someone honest, pure, and calm will cross your path soon. They will bring the opposite energy of what you endured, peace instead of tension, truth instead of confusion, loyalty instead of manipulation. You will feel the difference instantly. 43:43, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, the peace you feel now is not temporary, it's eternal. You earned it. You fought spiritual battles without even realizing it. Your tears were your weapons, your silence your shield, your kindness your sword. Heaven saw your restraint when you could have reacted, and that grace is why divine favor now surrounds you. There's a glow returning to your aura. The angels see your light expanding beyond your walls, touching even those who doubted you. That glow will attract opportunities that once ignored you. You are stepping into your reward season. 4444, type Amen to get blessing. My beloved child, the angels want you to prepare your home now for blessings. Clean your space, play soft music, and speak life into every corner. Say quietly, only love and abundance dwell here. The energy will shift instantly. That declaration tells heaven you are ready to receive. You will notice physical confirmation soon, something small but significant, a light flicker, a bird landing near your window, a familiar fragrance. When it happens, know this message is complete, and your angels have sealed their protection permanently. From this day forward, your home is untouchable. No negativity, no envy, no deception can cross your threshold again. You are safe, loved, and chosen for divine elevation. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.